Before to start the installation, the following tools are required. Screwdrivers number 3 and number 5. Wrenches number 5, 10 and 13. Allen key number 3. Tongs. Clippers. Cables ties. Insert the wind speed sensor cable in the cylinder on the bar. Insert and tight the connector to the sensor. Fix the sensor on the cylinder and tight it using the 2 small screws. Mount the cups. Tight the fixing bolt without forcing too much. Mount the wind direction sensor in a similar way to the previous speed sensor. Attention! At the end of the installation, when assembled on the pole, the direction sensor must be oriented to the north with precision using the reference red nose. Fix the radiant screen under the sensor bar using the 3 screws placed at the top of the screen. Insert the air temperature and relative humidity sensor inside the radiant screen. Fix the sensor tightening its locking ring. Fix the arm of the radiation sensor below the sensor bar. Fix the sensor at the end of the arm. Make sure it's horizontal. Attention! In the final installation, the radiation sensor should be oriented toward the equator line. Sensor's bar is equipped with 4 cable holders which enable the correct fixing of the sensor cables. Take note about the wiring connections on the 2 green connectors of the cable of the rain gauge. Remove the wires from connectors. Pass the cable through the hole of the rain gauge ground base. Reconnect the wires to their connectors. Screw the 3 cylinders on the ground base in the same side of the black connector. Connect the cable to the rain gauge base. Insert the 3 screws in the cylinders and screw them to the rain gauge base. Mount the funnel on the base of the rain gauge. Tighten the 3 fixing knobs. If an IP65 enclosure has been acquired from LSI Lastum, this is equipped with a plate where the equipment can be easily fixed with included screws. Secure the data logger with 4 screws. Secure the pressure sensor with 2 screws. Attach the pole support brackets to the back of the enclosure. Place the sensor bar on top of the pole. Fix it using the collar screws. Fix the enclosure to the pole and secure it by tightening the screws on the supports. Remove the silicon gasket. Run the sensors and power supply cables into the hole. Place the silicon gasket in its hole and tight to seal the cables. Place the rain gauge near the station, but far enough to avoid interference from the structure. Also pass its cable through the silicon gasket. Once placed on the ground, the rain gauge must be horizontal. Use the bubble indicator on the base for correct final adjustment. It's now possible to perform the final connections. Connect the cable from the main power supply to the AC-DC converter. Connect the wires to the battery observing the correct polarity. Connect the power cord to the terminal 64-66. Connect the sensors. Now the weather station is ready for a long operation. See video concerning maintenance. KME, the professional choice for professional meteorological measurements.